Well, guys, we're going to be talking about the corrupt Fani Willis here in this video. Now, Fani Willis, man, is catching a whole bunch of heat, man. The Georgia Republicans are coming after her for corruption. And Fani Willis, no doubt in my opinion, is completely corrupt. This woman has taken so much money from the taxpayers of Fulton County and gave almost $700,000 to her lover, Nathan Wade. And also allegedly she misused federal funds as well. Yeah, this is really bad, guys. Fani Willis actually, when she actually campaigned in 2020, she was actually, calling out the previous DA for allegedly having sex with his employees, if I'm not mistaken. Where Fani Willis is actually doing the same thing with Nathan Wade. Folks, the money trail stinks with Fani Willis. Absolutely stinks. But she won her primary, so she's actually going to be on the ticket in November. And chances are she'll probably end up winning that election. But things are not all good right now for one Fani Willis. Because the Georgia Senate, man, is going after Fani Willis, man. And you know what? You know what's most disturbing, guys? Fani Willis always plays the race card. But if you actually look at the details, guys, the people that have actually exposed Fani Willis are all black. Nathan Wade's ex-wife, black. Nathan Wade's divorce attorney, who actually dropped the ball on this relationship, black. And also, another woman that was actually in the Fulton County DA's office, she got fired. She was actually the one on the phone call. I did a video on that months ago, where she actually was on the phone with Fani Willis, and she was talking about the corruption in the office, where they were actually taking federal funds for at-risk youth, and they were spending it on swag. Yes, she is also black. So the black people are really the downfall of Fani Willis. Well, that lady that was actually on the phone call, she actually testified before the Georgia Senate, and boy, she dropped a bombshell on Fani Willis. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. So here we go, guys. Fani Willis's ex-staffer testifies she was fired after blowing whistle on DA spending. Yes, misusing federal funds. And actually, guys, some of this money was actually spent on Fani Willis's own family. So let's read this, guys. It says a fourth Georgia State Senate Investigation Committee hearing as part of its probe into alleged misconduct by DA Fani Willis concluded Thursday afternoon. The Senate Special Committee on Investigations, chaired by Republican State Senator Bill Cowsert, considered sworn testimony from witness Amanda Timpson. Yes, she is the ex-staffer that blew the whistle on Fani Willis, who served as Willis's director of juvenile diversion programs, but says she was demoted and eventually fired. Cowsert says her termination was after she became a whistleblower and complained about the misuse of funds. Timpson testified that she was subject to overwhelming retaliation and pushback after notifying her direct boss that Willis's office was knowingly misusing federal grant funds, which is illegal. Timpson helped to write and apply for a competitive federal grant focused on programming to help at-risk youth and grant prevention. She testified that when Willis took office in 2021, her new supervisor, Michael Cuffey, told her that he planned to use the funds to purchase computers, travel, and swag as part of the office's rebranding upon Willis's administration. Yeah. The money used for at-risk youth, they was spending it on this stuff. Fani Willis is despicable. When Timpson told her boss that those purchases were not permitted under the grant, he persisted in his plans for the purchases, he said. He also told Timpson that Willis requires all her staff to refer to her as Madam, man, and that the swag and other purchases were Willis's vision, Timpson testified. Timpson said that after serving in the previous DA's administration, she was required to interview again with Willis's administration to keep her job in 2020. Yeah. And guess who she actually had the interview with? Nathan Wade. Yes, Nathan Wade. Funny how that works, guys. Anyway, it goes on here. It says Timpson said she wanted Willis to be aware of the misuse of funds to protect her and protect the integrity of the grants. She said that after Willis was made aware of Timpson's warnings, she was demoted to the position of file clerk. So obviously, guys, apparently, if you were complaining about misusing this money, oh boy, you're on the way out. And that's exactly what happened to her. Quote, I thought I was going to ultimately retire from the DA's office, and it made a place that I used to be proud of working at hell for me, essentially, Timpson said. Timpson testified that after she escalated her claims of retaliation to the Office of Diversity and Civil Rights Compliance, she was eventually terminated and escorted out of the building by 7 armed investigators. Timpson also testified that Willis made completely slanderous and libelous statements about her employment history, making it difficult to secure her next job. Quote, it made my life extremely hard and my family's life extremely hard. And just, for me, I'm here today to fight for my reputation, to fight for the youth of Fulton County, but also for the truth, she said. And that is Amanda Timpson right there. You notice that she's black, right? This is not a white person going after Fani Willis. All of the whistleblowers on Fani Willis are black in Fulton County. Now check this out right here. Timpson also said Willis's office was the recipient of a federal justice assistant grant intended to fund the DA's summer program called the Junior DA program. Those funds were allocated specifically to help Fulton County youth in middle and high school grades. But Timpson testified that the first summer program under Willis's administration included students from other states, relatives of government officials, and one of Willis's family members. Wow. Quote, it was essentially a summer program for the most privileged youth in and around the county. There were elected officials' grandkids there, Fani's niece, and what she represented as her niece from Florida attended. We went and picked up the niece every morning from her office, Timpson testified. Quote, this was not a crime prevention program for at-risk youth in Fulton County, she said, recalling that a child of a DeKalb County judge was also in attendance. It seems like none of this money, man, went to the people of Fulton County, especially the people that need it. This is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But I'm pretty sure that Fani Willis will continue to play the race card. It would not surprise me, man, that she would actually continue to play the race card here, man, because that is all she does. That's all the left does. Play the race card every single time. But in this case, man, everyone that has exposed Fani Willis has been black. Every single one of them. Nathan Wade's ex-wife, Nathan Wade's divorce attorney, and now this lady here that actually worked in the Fulton County DA's office. All black. We have to see what happens, guys. But it's clear. Fani Willis is completely corrupt. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.